Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of Curse of the Azure Bonds Remastered. Get my picture adjusted there. Looks like I lost my crop feature. So I don't know if you saw that, but the demo is dynamic. So each time it's different what's going to happen. And that was pretty sweet. Basically, the Black Dragons charmed two of the characters and they turned on their own party and killed the other character. And their names were yellow in the character status after the battle was over. So the evil forces won there. That was great. All right, so we're going to continue on here. We're in, I think we just killed the Dracolich. Yeah. Hey, Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, all the new rules apply to the demo. That is correct. Okay, we should be able to rest safely now that we killed the Dracolich. So let's get some enlarges. I don't know. I think I might need a haste. I don't remember what spell it was. Yeah, we have two monster summonings. Okay. Blur, mirror image. Sever. You need 4th level. Get a Cure Serious and a animal summoning. Okay. The Wizard's Tower. Here we get to meet the Scamster Dracandros. Doesn't matter what we do here. We always get screwed. Attack the dragon as Elminster told you to. I wouldn't be surprised. We knew that Elminster's name would be in here somewhere, didn't we? Anytime there's a scam involved. The dragon was only an illusion. Bonds fade. Okay. So I always do parlay with the dragons. Kind of makes me want to try attack wizard. This is a matter between men. We leave you to your squabbles. The dragons take flight and leave. There we go. That works. Okay, we got an Ifrit, Dark Elf Fighters, and Dark Elf Mage. I have fixed all kinds of things since the last play. I've implemented all kinds of new spells and stuff too, so hopefully tonight will go smoother. Stinking Cloud is actually really good now. It's even better than what it was. Unless you resist while you're in the cloud, then you can walk freely in the cloud. But you're still like, it's kind of a minor helpless where you can't cast and use items and stuff. And you can move around so monsters can still knock you down. It's pretty sweet. So when they're coughing like that, they're still going to be vulnerable. This is a new condition. And all this stuff, again, I always implement based on the rules. So SSI didn't do a lot of things correctly. I'm fixing all that. Let's hit the mage so he doesn't cast. Hey, Saztam, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Let's see. Okay, we got an assassination success. Another one. This guy's resistant magic. And it procs every round like it did in Pool of Radiance. Unless you already have a condition, then it won't proc again. Okay, anything useful here? No. Okay, we can hold off the roof. Perfect. Did I cast anything? Just stinking cloud. All right, let's get our enlarges because it's probably worn off. Yep. Quintran. So I think the first time we go down here, if I remember right, there's a Dark Elf Lord we're going to be fighting. So we want to be prepped for that. Let's see, what do we have? Haste. Blur. Mirror image. That's it. Yeah, here he is. Hey, Moody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thanks, Jimmy, for giving Saztam and Moody the shoutouts. 8.1 out of 10. Glad to hear that, Moody. Okay, let's try to do a backstab attempt. So what we want to do here is delay. I'm trying to think. Stinking Cloud will actually be good here. Let's open up some space because it'll proc each round. So there'll be a chance. Oh, DFortae just killed outright. Did you see that? Just killed. It's a good thing we're not playing Iron Man for all my testing. Ah, and I just found a bug. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to have to do here is change this. Let's see. His armor class is so low, it went past the anti-penetration charts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I got to redo that battle anyway, since we're not Iron Man in the tests. So if AAC is greater than 8, take care of that. Bonus. Yeah, that should do it. Man, he got 3 attacks and did like 16, 18 damage on average per hit. He hit with all of them. That was brutal. Moody says, if you were fighting insects, there would be a lot of bugs, lol. Yeah. That's why we're doing the testing, working out all the bugs. Speaking of which, summon insects could potentially work on them. Let's get Moody up here. Nice. Do the stinking cloud again. Unaffected. Dang. Ranger did pretty well there. Hey, Bow Ladder, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Nice. He's a goner. He's got 5 hit points left. Boom. Well, that went smoothly that time. Okay, this is a good drow longsword, and the plate metal is permanent, which is really nice. So armor class -2, armor class -4, and then the longsword. Let's put that on Moody because he's a specialist. I think. Let's look. Yeah, longsword double specialist, so he gets +3 dead and damage with it. And I did fix it, so he should have really low Thaco now. Yeah, it applies to the drow longswords as well. Look at that. That's crazy with 21 strength. And then a shield. Let's give that to Boat Ladder. Well, you know what? He's actually shooting his bow a lot. Let's give that to Moody, I think. Armor class -3, armor class -5. Nice. The power of saves coming. Yeah, we have to for testing. Otherwise, we would be getting nowhere with the bugs. But once all that's worked out and everything's implemented, then we'll do a full Iron Man run. I'm probably going to do Barbarian run. That'll be fun. And then once Cavalier's wrapped up, I might have a Cavalier mixed in. We could do a Paladin, Ranger, Barbarian, Cavalier, Monk, and maybe a Cleric or a Druid. That'd be kind of fun. All right, what did you cast? Large, Stinking Cloud, and Haste. Iron Man bug testing runs when? Yeah, that'd be a complete waste of our time. Take ages for us to find the bugs that way. Okay, so now I think this room here is a scam. The Trial of the Sphere. I'm gonna say yes, but first I need to remove all my items. This is a very big scam. Okay. Money I don't care about. Okay. Quintran, you're going in. Oh, that's weird. Look what happened. This is a bug. This is not something I touched. It shows the guy. It shows like a little guy right there. It didn't move forward. That's really weird because I didn't touch any code with navigation. That'll be an interesting one to fix. Regular spheres or Britney spheres, Moody says. Why is this a scam? Because all it is a RNG thing here where you just concentrate on the sphere. Oh, does it go toward me or does it go toward the mage? And then you lose items if you run. And if you don't run and it touches you, the character is permanently destroyed. Like they disappear from the party. Suddenly you were outside. We were already outside. Yeah, that's weird. So this is just kind of a time waste. Ah, party of dark elves approaches. Cleric, okay. Hmm. How do I want to do this? Shoot him at point blank. What if you win? We will eventually. Okay, do we want assassinate, backstab, or normal? Let's try assassinate. Nice. It worked. One cruel blow. Hey, Wolfsight, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, you get a bunch of items and experience, I think. Like you're supposed to be losing items in it and money on the mage that's doing this right now. But if you remove all the items, then it doesn't seem to do it. Like it doesn't pull it from a different character, of course. "30 feet from the red wizard." Nope. I feel like last time I had to do this like 30 times. So you can see how this is just a scam. It's just an RNG scam. You drop some items and money. You're doing great. Glad to hear that, Wolfsight. Found the Blade Cuisinart in your Wizardry 7 run. It's almost tripled your Valkyrie's damage output. Nice. All right, for testing purposes, we're going to let it destroy Quintran. I want to make sure that works. Ch- 20 feet from the red mage. Look at this. 10 feet from the red mage. Up, now it's coming back to Quintran all the way. Destroyed. Oh, nope. Sphere reaches Quintran, who is sucked into the sphere and gone forever. Yeah, see, he just disappears. That's why I wanted to test, make sure that worked properly, which it did. In a cave that is having a few cave-ins right now? Huh? Hey Gary, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Settle down at the cave-in. That's a good slogan for them. I should have just surrendered. At least we can reload the game real quick. Yeah, you bet. You're doing well? Glad to hear that. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Wolfside says each of my characters have gone up 2 levels in this cave, so I'm good with staying at the cave in. Are you in the dragon cave or the giant cave? Now, see, this would be a cool place to have an actual graphic for this. You know, like there's a lot of places like this in these games that something's supposed to be happening and you're just like standing in an empty room. That's where it'd be really good to get some EGA graphics for some of this. Sulfurous smell. Okay. Oh, and these salamanders have been fixed, by the way. They do extra fire damage if you hit them in melee or they hit you. Both ways. Plus, they should take +3 damage from this frost brand. See, we're taking damage as we're hitting them. Disbelieves phantom armor. Why did Sever take damage? That's weird. I'll look at that and see why that's happening. Sever wasn't the attacker and he's the one taking the damage. That time he did, which is right. Oh, you know what I bet happened? What's his name has resist fire, right? Yeah. Bolt lighters resist fire. That's why he didn't take any damage. And I think Sever might be taking damage just standing around it. Let's move over here. Yeah, there's something with that. I need to figure that out. Okay. Fix. Found a dragon key, so you'd say it's the dragon cave? Yeah, that makes sense. Surrender already. I see what's happening here. So we get random encounters as we're waiting. Paralyzation actually might work fairly well here. We're pretty cluttered to make monster summoning any good here. Still got our one cruel blow, even though he was just coughing. That's what it's supposed to do. Nice. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Ifriti, Stinking Cloud working now. Yes. Yes, it has a cough effect now, which is kind of like a minor helpless. Uh-oh, Sever's charmed. I don't know if I have a way to get rid of that. Ah, he cast summon insects on boat ladder. He's casting again. No. Sever, how could you? Oh, I gotta move over there. Boat ladder's getting swarmed by insects. Oh yeah. We don't get an attack because of that. All we can do is run. That's the effect of insect swarm. Okay, quit. Oh no, we missed the mage. Yeah, I don't think I have any spells to get rid of that. I doubt hypnotism's gonna work. Let's try halt. Oh, good. It halted Sever. So now he can't cast anymore. Okay, sweet. Let's try to take down this mage. This one's helpless. Why does Quintran not have any spells memorized? He doesn't have a way of disabling that. I may have to knock down Sever because I can't charm him. Can't use that. This is interesting. I could get him, I could try to get him to surrender. He'll be pretty much dead if I do that. Didn't work. Mr. Spock says no graphic for insect swarm. Oh yeah, I could make one. Yeah, I probably should do one for sticks to snakes and entangle as well. Even fairy fire, it'd be cool to show it on there. Hey, Draconic dude, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yep, just all a matter of time. Okay. I'm gonna move him away because he can't attack or anything because of the insect swarm. I guess I could run him away. Let's see if we can get him off the map. Let's see here. Why is he must be, yeah, he's carrying too much. Okay, what am I gonna drop? I don't really want to drop any of that. Let's see if dropping some money is enough. Yeah, that'll give us 6 movement next turn. Yeah, I'm a little baffled as to why Quintran can't cast. Not sure why that's happening. I should probably look at his analysis, see what conditions he has on himself. Did we go the wrong way? No, okay. Can we get out? We can get out over there, but that's gonna take forever. Yeah, I'm gonna look and see what's causing that. Nice backstab, Mr. Spock. He doesn't have any effects. Could be a bug. Let me do it quick and see what he does. He did nothing. Run for your life, boat ladder. We'll try to hypnotize him again to surrender. Failed. Cast haste. Okay, so the computer can cast haste. So I'll have to see what I did. It's probably a recent change I made. Oh, no, it wasn't in Stinking Cloud. It could be because he cast the Stinking Cloud spell. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. One more try before we have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to kill Sever. Okay, boat ladder got away, so at least he got away from the insects. And the halt finally stopped. Ah, we killed him. We did so much damage. We killed him. That'll be a reload. 13,000 experience. Is that... Oh, I see what happened. So, because Sever was charmed, we get the items for him. Yeah, that's definitely a bug. I think that's how it was in the original game too. Because I remember doing that to Skull Crusher in Pool of Radiance. Like, we gave him some magic items on accident, so I killed him. And I got the experience again for the items. So I guess I better fix that, even though it was in the original game. Don't allow getting items again. Killing charmed character. Okay. So okay, well, We're going to reload anyway, obviously. Mr. Spock says, I assume the computer could technically kill their own by casting spells that age people too. Yeah, it could. Yeah, bonus for killing your own charmed party members. That's not legit. RNG scam. It was almost there. Scammed. Okay. Let's see. Old animal. We're going to try to hold some of these drow. Actually, you do have a crossbow you can use. Nice. Okay, now we can use our bow. Our big bonus, ranger bonus. We have fire on stink. Got one to surrender. That one's going to surrender. HCast shield. Alright, so lost the spell casting again on the mage. Yeah, I'm going to have to see what's going on with that. Okay, junk that we don't care about. Here we go again. This will be worth it. I'm pretty sure you get some pretty sweet stuff from this. There we go. We got him finally. Two meet in a tremendous explosion that rocks the building, leaving nothing of the sphere or the man. Chests lining the walls contain many valuables. 13,000. Illusionist scroll. That's a new item, guys, that I added. 5 darts, a light crossbow, and a cleric scroll. Okay. Let's see. Who's our illusionist? Is that Mr. Spock? Yeah. Okay, we can give this back to Quintran now. Five darts. And the crossbow's going on Moody. Mr. Spock says, what does the cyan versus magenta versus white name color label? White is the selected item. Magenta means the character's ready for level up. And cyan means that they're just normal. If it's yellow, it means they are on the other team, that they're evil. And if it's blue, that means they're friendly. Hey, Quintran, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yes, magenta is something I implemented to show that they're eligible for level up. They did that and started with it in Secret Silver Blades, I think. But this game did not have it. Okay, let's put his stuff back on. Let's check this out. So oh, not Moody. It was DFortae. I think he's the one. Yeah, he's the monk. Okay. We want him to have the crossbow since his weapons are limited. So right now Stako's 13, Thako 12, so it's a +1. Better than nothing. Okay. I want to save this as J, I think. Because I might do some more testing with that warp thing and the graphic there. In fact, let me back that up. I can find it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go memorize our spells again. Oh, you're doing fine? Glad to hear that, Quintran. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Paralyze. Let's go ahead and switch you back to your bow. Oh. Sever's taking damage. Yeah, that's the bug. I think what's happened is it was the last character to take damage. If you use a ranged weapon or something like that, the last character that took damage, it keeps taking the damage from the salamander. That's funny. There we go. One cruel blow, assassination. All right. Now let's see if we can identify. Do I have that spell? I have read illusionist. Read illusionist magic. Here we go. You have the scroll, right? Yeah. Question mark. This should work. There we go. Blur's on it. Just a single spell, blur. Now we could scribe it if we didn't have it, but we already have it. So that's a bummer. Mr. Spock says, have you tested your raising animate dead type spells in the game yet? Yes, I've tested them against bar patrons, but not like in my own characters, but not in the legit playing of the game. Quintran says, I like the color schemes of your characters. Mine are usually the regular blue and green. Yeah, I changed them because they were so boring. I just had to change them. I know what you mean, though. Okay. Let's get a wall of fire again. It's so good. Protection from fire. Okay. Now, Sever needs Phantom armor. You can see his armor class is terrible. There we go. Okay. Let's make some more progress. Oh, Wyvern. You saw the bar patron screenshot? Yeah. So I implemented, Mr. Spock's talking about on the Discord server. That's where I post all my updates. So I implemented it according to the rules. It's supposed to convert permanently the monsters, well, the characters, they have to be humanoid. It converts them to skeletons, zombies, or giant zombies. Those are the only possibilities. That's permanent. You cannot raise dead or resurrect a character has been animated. So I put a warning out there. If you cast it and it's going to do one of your characters, it warns you and you can say no and it'll skip your own characters. And then if there's any monsters or enemies, it'll raise them. So it gives you the option as a player because you will permanently lose the character. They become literal skeletons and zombies and their hit dice drop down to level 2 like a zombie. So, I mean, you could do it if you wanted to, but it'd be a pretty bad idea. Unless you just wanted to play around. Quintran says, after reading the source code, have you learned anything that surprised you about the game? Yeah, there's been a lot of things. Mostly it's things that they did wrong. But one that was really weird was if you charm something. First of all, charm would never work on the first cast, no matter what. It would always fail. Charm person, charm monster, always fail. And I was always like, man, this spell sucks. Why does it never work? Well, that's why. The other thing is, as soon as the charm effect, if it does happen, it puts a shield spell on the character, which makes no sense. That's not in the rules or anything. So I don't know if that was just a bug and they meant to do something else. But the first level magic user spell shield went on the character. But yeah, there's been so many things that I'm like, man, that's just lame. Sticks to snakes. There's no limit on hit dice in the rules, yet they implemented that, which is why it would hardly ever work. Just crazy stuff. Let's summon some monsters. This is a perfect time to summon monsters so that we don't get hit by these with their poison. The wyvern. Yeah, we could try to hypnotize some of them. There's two there. Doesn't have a long range. Let's try mutiny. Nope, failed. Quintran says maybe as a challenge you can play the party, a full party of undead. Yeah, you can actually, if you're an evil cleric, you can control undead if you were strong enough to destroy them. But I think I don't allow them to join the party after the battle. And I was debating it because I'm not really sure. The rules didn't make it sound like they would follow you, like the Animate Dead does. But that doesn't mean that that's not the intention. Uh-oh. Quintran lost a spell, but he didn't get poisoned. Let's get some tigers out here. We only got one tiger. Oh, Cloud Kill. Yeah, that's a new one. So it's supposed to do, if you remain in there two rounds and beyond, it does 1d10 damage per round. No saving throw, I don't think. So I implemented that. And that's regardless of the hit dice of the monsters. Let's try hypnotize again. Didn't work. Hey Zachary, welcome. How are you doing? Says if your snakes can't stick it out, what are they good for? Yeah. Wyvern. Jim Varney Ernest. Okay, Moody, do your thing. This one's minorly helpless. It's coughing. Didn't kill it, just did damage. Oh, Mr. Spot got killed by poison. Let's punch these. We don't need the halberd. Open hand damage, 1d6 plus 11. Nice. Moody's poisoned. This is why I wanted to summon some things. All we got was one tiger. Okay, we need to unequip the bow. There we go. They poisoned half the characters. Tiger taking down the wyvern. Now they're both going to be disabled by the insects. Now I can just beat them down. Yeah, that'll definitely be a real loosen half the party. Obviously, we're not doing Iron Man when we're testing because I'm finding too many bugs. And we're not going to restart the whole game every time something happens. Do have enlarge, right? Yeah. Let's try this again. Let's do this a little smarter. So let's move you up here and delay. We're going to have you summon animals, but we're going to do it back here. You're going to stand back here and delay. You're going to come up here and delay. Delay. And wall of fire. Wild boars. Yeah, you were killed by poison, Mr. Spocky. Guess third time this week. The wyvern's coughing. Yep. These guys have good saving throws. All right, wall of fire. Where do I want to do it? Do I want a ring? I think I want a ring. We're doing the ring. Maybe we'll have better luck with paralyzation. Ah, poison the wild boar. One cruel blow. Ah, now that was interesting. So the poison effect happened even though it absorbed the damage. It did 0 damage and poison still happened. I think that shouldn't have been the case. It doesn't make sense for you to get poisoned if it absorbed it. So phantom armor absorbs, prevent poison or other special attacks. Quintran says, poor wild boar got summoned just to get damaged by fire and killed by damage. Yeah. Mr. Spock says, as a druid on tabletop, as a druid on tabletop, I would summon some boars all the time. By damage, I meant poison. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Poor boars. Well, we got a paralyze there. Point blank. It's not going to be enough space. We can move down here. He's dead this round. Yeah, the Ranger's Thaco 7. And with this composite longbow double specialist, it's +2 to hit, so it's really Thaco a 5. And then he does this double damage. And then he gets this +1 on top of it, so it's Thaco a 4. And then he shoots 3 arrows per round. So that's super strong. Oh, there was one left? I didn't know that. Summon some insects. It'll keep him busy. It's such a good spell. Try last hypnosis too. Surrender? Nope. He's doomed. Quintran says the swish sound is really nice. Thank you. Yeah, if it's a true miss, it does that. Otherwise, I do the dank anti-penetration sound. Well, we killed him, but Quintran died. We're getting lots of great testing out of this, though. Man. So the only other thing I can think to make that easier is doing a haste. Oh, okay. Uh, can't view that. I guess I'll just throw some darts. Now, I'm going to use the halberd against these because they have good armor. And trying to punch it with open hands does not work very well. Let's see if we can charm. They're very charm resistant, but let's try it. Sever lost his spell. Dang it. Cosmic boars don't feel pain. Cosmic boars? You mean because they were summoned? Alright, what's your take on 9? You can probably hit it. Alright, let's go ahead and cast haste to deal with these wyvern. Actually, since we're enlarged, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack with the melee weapon. And Sever lost his spell, but he didn't get poisoned. Monks are immune to haste once they get to level 5. They're immune to slow too, though. Ah, another poison. Dang. I feel like there's a spell protection from poison. Have I not? I know I haven't implemented that yet. I have to see where I saw that. I'm pretty sure. Well, I know the heroes. I just recently implemented Heroes Feast, That makes you immune to poison for, I think, like 12 hours or something. So it'll make the whole party, really. If you're level 6, it'll make the whole party immune to poison for 12 hours. You have to rest an hour with that spell. So that'd be pretty sweet. You could cast that before the wyvern fight and really kick some butt. Okay, guys, I gotta let my dog out real quick. So I'm gonna take a break and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Let's get this show on the road again. Can we beat the wyvern without getting poisoned? We had good old fireball memorized, maybe. Just trying to do without it. Let's back off again and do more summons. I think we can do it with summons. Let's see. Monster summoning 3. I don't remember what it was. I think we got interrupted. That's why. Now I'm going to have a problem trying to back off without getting poisoned. Ah, success. Tigers. Who let the dogs out? Thanks, Jimmy. Who do we want to have? Not you. Let's use our Wand of Magic Missile, see if it's a hit or a miss. Missed. Only mages can automatically hit with Wands of Magic Missiles, by the way, according to the rules. Owlbears or Thri-kreen? Let's do owlbears. Yeah, those were summoned in the perfect spot. Hopefully it's going to distract. Nice. You can shoot from back here. We'll see how many of our summons get killed. Owlbears. Wall of Fire, perfect. And you have a staff sling, I believe. We have a wall of summons, and on the other side of that, we're going to put a wall of fire. Tiger's poisoned. Like this is as far as I can put it. Sorry, Tiger. Oh, they're taking up, because they take up so many squares. It's doing one damage. It's doing one hit per area that they're standing in, which I'm assuming it shouldn't do. It should probably find the largest one. Gosh. Logically, it does kind of make sense that they would take more damage. But the rules, if you're thinking about the rules, well, I don't know. So the deal with Wall of Fire is the closer you are to the one side, you take more damage. And it doesn't say that if you're spanning both sides, would you take some of the minor plus the larger? Yeah, the Tiger took one for the team. Yeah, that's interesting. I gotta think about that. If spanning multiple tiles of Wall of Fire, do we just do max damage or multiple hits? Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. The larger the monster is, you're hitting more of their body. So you'd think they would take more damage. Because, like, otherwise, when you swing a sword, you're hitting one little area. But if something's large and it's standing on a large area, I would think it would take multiple hits. The owlbear died while we were waiting for the round to end. Hey, Ludius, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Says, that's how explosions work against 4-tile enemies in XCOM. Does it hit all of them? It hits 4 body parts. Well, that worked. Success. The summon wall with a wall of fire was pretty sweet. Let's get a fireball. Wait, we're getting a 5th level? Oh, I did animal summoning too? Is that what I did? Let's do sticks to snakes so we can see it in action. The improved version. Lydia says, yeah, they essentially take 4 damage hits. Okay. I feel better about that. And that does kind of make sense to me. Okay. You may pass it if I can select some of your items and money. Will you pay? No. Oh, it was an illusion. Oh yeah, pick not found. This is the owlbear bug. I finally will get to fix this. Let's see. That always bothered me in the original game. I don't even know if there is an owlbear picture. I'll have to try to find it. If not, I can take it from one of the other games and pull it in. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is a big fight. Let's try to hit the cleric back here. Nice. Kind of in a bad position to summon animals. I think they appear behind us. Let's do sticks to snakes. Good old fireball. Oh. Unaffected. Magic resistance. Owlbear's gonna surrender. Nice. Yeah, we got owlbears. Uh-oh, begins casting. Okay. Can interrupt that as long as he doesn't resist it. Which he did. Protection from good. So, I haven't tried this yet. We are good. I have not had this checked yet on my own characters. Protection from good blocks out physical body part attacks for good and evil. It's weird. It's what the rules said. The evil one just prevents that on evil, but the good protects from the good and the evil. So let's unequip. Well, actually, I don't have any items equipped, do I? So I haven't tested this. Yeah, see, we can't attack. We can attack that guy, but not the cleric with trying to punch. Now, if you use a weapon like a sword or whatever, then it works fine. But I thought that was a cool rule, especially against like undead. That can level drain you. I think Jimmy was talking about that in one of Kiffer's streams. Oh, we're hugged. Old person. Oh, 3 held. Okay, we'll see if we get insta-killed or if the assassination attempts fail. Ah, so DFortae survived the first hit there. No insta-kill for him. Quintran survived his insta-kill attempt. That time DFortae got it. Now here's the problem. The rules say you are actually killed in that situation, so I made it do a kill and not just make you get knocked down and dead and dying. So in some ways it's better because you could potentially resist it, especially if your level's a lot higher than theirs. But on the other hand, if you don't, then that happens. You have a dead character, which is brutal. And we don't have raised dead yet. So guess what? We have to reload. That'll make Iron Man really tough. Again, unless you're higher level. Hold on. Is this the right one? Yeah, it is the last one I saved. Okay. I guess we made it really far without getting a random encounter. Yeah, that's right. There was an illusion here. Here we go. This was, yeah, the owlbear fight. Okay. Can we do something different? Two to surrender. We'll do sticks to snakes on one of the owlbears, since they don't have magic resistance. I'm gonna use necklace and missiles here. Sticks to snakes. We'll do it on this one, I guess. Fighting with snakes, he didn't get poisoned. Drow resistance still annoying as ever. Success. Okay, Sever lost his phantom armor again. How much damage does sticks to snakes do, Mr. Spock? It doesn't do any damage. It just has the potential to poison an enemy and outright kill them. And it depends on the strength of the caster casting it. The higher their level is, the more likely a certain number of the snakes will be poisonous. And then it depends on the armor class of the enemy if the snakes actually are able to hit and penetrate. So it all happens behind the scenes, but it's all calculated like that. And then they get their saving throw chance against the poison. So it's quite a few things that have to happen in order for it to be successful poison. But it definitely can happen. And it keeps them busy where they lose their turn too. Avoiding tower traps. Owlbears again. Same pick. Could probably do a better summon here. There's more space. Let's see. Let's move you up here. What was monster summoning 2? Oh, let's get the Thri-kreen. They're smaller. They'll be able to fit well. It is attacked by snakes, but they're small snakes, so they don't really do damage. They are real snakes, but the book doesn't say that they do damage or anything. They just have a chance to they have a chance to poison if they actually hit. Yeah, no penetration. So I implemented anti-penetration armor class, Ludius. There's armor class charts in the game that SSI never implemented. And certain weapons have a greater chance to hit certain types of armor. So I've implemented all that. So if it's a true miss, you hear the whiff sound and it says misses. And if it's not a true miss, then it will make the dink sound and say no penetration. Certain weapons are really bad with penetrating certain types of armor. So it's pretty sweet. It gives a whole new level of tactics and concerns. Okay, let's try. Let's paralyze. Yeah, I was saying on a different stream, weapons like bow staffs, quarter staff, joe sticks, or I think that's what they're called. Yeah, actually, in this game, it's called bow stick. They have a much less chance to penetrate heavier armors like plate mail and such, but then they get a much greater chance to hit like leather armor or unarmed, especially. So choosing your weapon actually makes a big difference. Okay, let's see. Quintret says, what do you think about the Eye of the Beholder games? I really haven't played many. They're okay. I mean, I think you're limited to 4 characters, right? And the number of enemies on the screen is really limited, you know, because it's just like 1 or 2 coming forward, and it's okay. It's just not nearly as tactical as a game like this. So that's why I'm not a big fan of it. Your options are very, very limited. And I like to have more options. Mr. Spock, he might be able to get a backstab. I don't know which one they attacked with last. Which side? This side? Nope. Mr. Spock says the beauty of the game is in the eye of the beholder, lol. Lydia says, I think iGames are more about intense action. Yeah, I could see that. It's not, it's kind of more real time-ish. But all you're doing is clicking buttons, you know. Click this button, I'll click the other button real quick, now click this button. If I want real intense action, I play a real-time strategy like Warcraft 3. To me, that's just leagues better type of strategy game. But that's just my opinion. Mr. Spock says you could move the story of the Eye of the Beholder into this engine. LOL. Yeah, you could. We could. There's too many others to do though. Sever. Get your armor again. I would do animal reduce, but so many of the monsters in this area are magic resistant. I mean, that would actually work pretty well later. When we have the big fight with all the Freet. The other thing is you could do animal summoning or summon something, then do animal growth on those. Which would be kind of cool. For now, I'll just do this. Loot. Druid scroll. Nice. What did we get? Protection from lightning, entangle, and detect magic. Here we go. Assassination or backstab? Assassinate. Failed. Should have done backstab. They're too high level. All right, I'll enlarge. What a scam. Stairs go flat. And our enlarges wore off. Cool thing about Phantom Armor is it does not time out. Okay. Let's keep this Ifrit busy. Ooh, nice. He's got 3 to surrender. I really, something I want to implement. I just got to figure out how to do it. I want to have an alternative weapon where you can just hit a hotkey and it'll swap it. So, like, it's such a pain in the butt always having to come in here, unready the shield, unready the longsword, ready the longbow. Maybe on the main screen, I'll have like a W, and if you hit W, what it'll do is it'll take the last thing you had equipped, the last combo, and just swap it. And if you hit W again, it'll swap it back. So then the 2 things you're frequently using, you could just swap back and forth, but I having to waste all this time. Let me put that in my notes. That would be a big quality of life improvement. Okay. So that guy's going to surrender. Those 3 are going to surrender. Yeah, something like quickies, exactly. Mr. Spock says, what do you think is the most difficult part of doing the remaster? All I can tell you is what so far I've run into that's been the most difficult. So, expanding past the limits in the game, like there's limits of 255 on a lot of things. So like the data structures and everything are very limited. So keeping it backwards compatible with save game files to a certain point, but then having to put all this new stuff in that's gone beyond those boundaries, that's been the biggest pain in the butt. It's going to happen real soon with spells now. I already expanded all the special effects. I went past 255 a long time ago with that, but spells, I think I've added in about 70 spells, I think, and we're getting really close to that 255 limit. So I'm going to have to restructure all the data files, and just testing all that stuff's a pain in the butt. Lydia says in Dungeon Craft, I'm experimenting with both a melee and range slot so you can equip a bow and sword at the same time. Then I'll be having some code to say if adjacent, use melee, else use bow. Gotcha. Yep. any kind of primary. Oh, DFortae got killed. Primary, secondary options is great. Potentially snapshotting the ready condition would be good too. So I could take a snapshot of everything that's equipped. Maybe you'd hit a menu to say like to flip through, and it would just toggle through all the items you had equipped. Because I'm assuming sometimes you may want to have certain armor equipped and not other types, and I don't know, that might be overdoing it. Alright, since we died, we'll end up reloading. Since we're not doing an Iron Man run. Try this one more time, and then we'll be done for tonight. Seems like every stream I find about 5 or 6 things I want to change, enhance, or fix. Okay, this time we got salamanders. Now this we can push farther. So we're going to do it, and we're going to say right. Actually, I'll make it go out there farther like that. We're going to delay. Let's have you shoot. He's 30 feet away. Big double. So are you working on a mod, Ludius, or what are you doing for Dungeon Craft? Are you actually remaking Dungeon Craft? They're unaffected by Stinking Cloud. Interesting. Oh, he passed his saving throw. That's what happened. Okay. That one didn't. DC is essentially a reinterpretation of Goldbox, but it has a scripting language. Oh, okay. Cool. Target hit dice too high for the paralyzation spell on that. Cruel blow. Okay. That's a good place to stop. Great progress. Lots of things I'm going to work on, enhance, came up with some ideas. That's a good thing. Mr. Spock says, I believe there have been a few gold GBGs converted over for Dungeon Craft as well, but I don't think any development has happened on the base engine in years. Yeah, my pleasure, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.